Hello and welcome back to the channel. Thanks for coming back yet again. Nice to see you all here. Any subscribers? Of course there is. Hello, thank you for subscribing. Today we are going on a charger hunt. What I mean by that is I've picked 5 local chargers to me in my hometown of Loughborough, and I'm going to see if they are working, how clean they are, how much they cost, how easy it is to park next to them and to use them, and a lot more besides. There's a lot of moaners out there who seem to think that the infrastructure we've got at the moment doesn't work. Well, I've not really come across that a great deal because I do a lot of my charging at home. Where this camera's resting now is a Project EV charger. 40p a kilowatt hour, 5 to the kilowatt, do the maths. I only use these destination chargers when I really need to, and that is not very often. But I'm going to go out today and look at these 5 chargers and again see what all the moaning's all about. If you want to join me, come on board, get in the Model 3. Let's go and have a look. Okay people, just up here on the right. Now I've already done a review on this, but it was when they very first went in. I was the first ever to put it on YouTube about McDonald's charger in Loughborough. I'm not going to stay too long at this one. I'm going to just take you still in just to prove that they are hopefully still working. I'm a big fan of this charger. So here's your drive-through. Starts here, you come in here, and there's your drive-through there. Okay, so you have got a bit of a restriction when you're reversing out here, which I've got to do. And if it's a busy Saturday or a Sunday, you can get involved in a few bibbing of hooters, etc. One charge in here, as you can see, it's in use, but there is 2 to use. Never been a problem, never let me down. Bit expensive, just use them to boost up to get you to your destination, as all destination chargers are. And that's Instavolt here at McDonald's Loughborough. So there's one for you. I'm not charging here today, got 66% showing, so I'm not going to be jumping on a charge. And that is 75p kilowatt hour on these at the moment here. So there you go, that's Instavolt. 2 off to choose from, and they have got Chademo. There is one more that I'll show you towards the end, and it's only got 1 charger, although it is Instavolt, and that's at another McDonald's in Loughborough. But we're going to head on out of this McDonald's and go towards a charger I've used a few times, but there is something you have to do there, and I'll get the prices for it, which may have changed since I last used it. So let's head up there now. Now there used to be another charger down here on the A512, which I will point out to as we come up. So this will take you, this is still on the A512 out of Loughborough towards a village called Shepshed. On the left here is a BP, and up to about 18 months ago did have an electric charger. It's gone, they took it out. So if you look on your left there, look now, as you drove in there on your left, it used to be there positioned, and I don't know why they took it out. I honestly cannot get my head around it. I've no idea. So turning back round here, didn't wait at all, did you? Didn't see me, did you, Miss Volvo? Not at all. Your driving ain't great, girl. Sorry. Speeding, didn't stop at that island. Wow. Okay, here's the harvester. There is the charger on the left hand side there, as you can see. Look, that's where we're going to. Now, I'm not going to go on and in because I need to put my registration in. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to park it here a moment. I'm going to walk across and show you. So it's a Polar BP Charge Master, as they're now called, 50 kilowatt. Oh, and by the way, yes, and I forget to mention that the others are 50 kilowatt. So you've got either guest or member. Now I used to have a card for this, but the BP card now don't seem to work for me. So, but you can just use a normal regular payment card. So what you do is click guest, accept it. It's 69p kilowatt hour, as it said there. Please prepare your card. You bring it up, you pop it on, it's away you go. Now, this is why during pub hours especially, look, you've got to and outside pub hours you text. So when you go in the Harvester, you'll put your registration in. When you're not going in, you text that number and leave your registration. So that's it, that's the Polar one. Now, as you can see, to get in and out of this is relatively easy. Why they put an EV charging only there and one there beholds me. You can't use it for 2 cars at the same time anyway. You can only use 1 car per charge. So why they need 2 charging bays, well, whatever. It is what it is. But that's at the Harvester off the A512, and that road takes you straight up to the M1 junction 23. So if you ever come into Loughborough and you're looking for a quick charge, 50 kilowatt, that's your one there. And at the moment, like I say, 69p kilowatt hour. Now if you go on to ZapMap, you will see that in Loughborough there looks a lot of chargers. Trust me, there isn't. If you've got a home charger, then you won't, and you live local, the chance of using these is very slim. But like I said, I have used some of these purely because my home charger was down or was being installed or whatever. But the one I'm going to take you to now is actually in Loughborough town, but it's the only one in Loughborough town, which is crazy. Hey ho, live and learn. Come on, Charlwood Borough Council, get some chargers up. You might even make a bit of money out of it. Use your sense. It's the future. Again, if you're a student coming into Loughborough town, it is a massive university town, and you've got a Loughborough college as well. So this is why all these folk are out now. Look, these are mainly students. Very busy. Gets a bit quieter in the summer when they all go home. I often think what Loughborough would be like in traffic and litter and everything, and the actual experience of it. Would it be better without the students? I kind of think so. You know, I really do. But hey, that's my own personal opinion. They've got to get educated somewhere, I guess, to go and stack shelves at Tesco, haven't they? Or be a barista, you know, at the local Starbucks. That down there to your left takes you straight into Loughborough town. Right, on my right hand side now is the Beehive car park where we are going to go. Very tight this. This is a Model 3 and it's fine, you know, it's okay, but it can be a bit tight. 1 ticket, there you go. Now the chargers, the word to it is on ground level, so follow it to the right and turn right again. There's your pay machine to the left, and if you go in here and go straight on, they are the 2 chargers right in front of me. BP pulse. Come all the way around, straight in here, 2. Okay, just shut this door. So here they are. I'm not sure if this has been renewed since I last came in. 2 sockets, 32 amp, 7 kilowatt, bang your card on, and it should work. Again, customer reference, I've used that many times as well. I'm not going to be using it today. These are 100% only for electric cars to park if you went and using this. If you're not going to use this, do not park here. You will get a ticket. Make sure you're plugged in. So that's those. So getting in and out here is quite easy. As you can see, it's I came straight in. There's the pay machine up there. Straight in. 2 slots. Not a great deal of room, but you've got enough there to charge up 2 cars. So, and that's the way out there, which I'm going to go now. So I'm going to pay to get out. Not sure on the rates of this one. Doesn't say. Probably going to be about 69p or 75. Doubt if it's much cheaper than that. Well, I've just been up there to pay with this, and the lovely lady who's just paid now has just told me that it's free for an hour. So came up, 0 charge, and then she said yes, it's free up to an hour now. So a bit of a bonus to get to the charge. If you're going to be on the charge of less than an hour, you want to come in and use it, cool, bit of an add-on. Didn't know that. Right, busy island here. This is the McDonald's in front of us on the left hand side after Enterprise Rent-A-Car. Used to be a car wash at one time, but whatever. And I bet a pound to a penny they're not renting any Model 3s yet here in the UK like they are in America, but that will happen. That will happen. That'll be a time to get hold of a Model 3 and take it for a spin. See if you like them or not. Hire it for a day from Enterprise or whoever. I think it's Hertz in America. Right. Slightly round and roundabout. be careful that the cars will be a backside, and then start indicating as quick as you can, because it's a sharp left turn here while that Ford Fiesta's going. Cars behind you, just do not stop. Now there is someone at the charger, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to park up in the normal bays. So there you go. Again, typical of Instavolt. It's exactly the same at the other one. The only downer with this is getting in and out on this one is a bit of a pain. They've not thought about this. It should have gone down in that bottom corner. I've said this before. Traffic are coming in here, going there for the drive-through and there for the exit. If you're in this car here to get in and out, it is a pain. But it's the way it is. It's what Instavolt agreed to, I guess, with McDonald's, or Yuck-Donald's as some people call it. Bloke here, when he comes out, has got to reverse onto oncoming traffic, and trust me, this is a very, very busy McDonald's. So there you go. That'll be the same price as the other one at the other McDonald's, and it's a single one here, not double, as you can see. So yep, beware of it being tight, and there is only one space, as you can just see underneath the ground there. This is not for electric cars, so it makes it even worse when you've got ICE cars here and here. So that's that one. Another one at Yuck-Donald's. Right, I've got the app for this place. As we use it, get a freebie or something. Never know. Costa across there, Audi across here. No chargers at this place, which is amazing. Not one EV charger, and it gets busy. And this is really the place where they need to be. So we're going to have a look what Greggs have got. Get in. So like I say, we're inside Greggs. If you are one of my American subscribers, I've not seen a Greggs over there yet, but I might see one when I go back next time. But this is it, you can sit in. It's everything from treats to savouries and God knows what, and that's Greggs. Vegan southern fried chicken, free. Wasn't it just free of chicken? Pan au chocolat and a coffee. That's £6. So I'm going to get this down me, and then we'll go look at the next charger. Okay, I really, if you follow the channel, I shouldn't have to explain where I'm going, but this is Park Road, off the outer ring road in Loughborough, and it's only what I would say 200 metres from the McDonald's that I've already posted here. So here it is. Diesel is now 167, petrol 147. So come down in price dramatically. Just a shame the electric charges haven't come down, but still cheaper to run an electric car, people. Don't let anyone bullshit you into that. It's BS if they're saying it's cheaper with a diesel or cheaper with a petrol car. They would have to find a car that does 100 to the gallon for it to compare to what I'm driving at the moment, and that's even me charging at home, not at 0.28p a kilowatt hour. So don't believe the hype. It is not cheaper, and the price isn't everything about electric cars, folks. Can I just say, if it was more to drive this commercially in cost, I would still have an EV over a fossil car. Can I just make that quite clear? So I'll tell you what, we'll hook up on this one. It's just that they are quite troublesome. I'm going to hook up just to see if it works or not, because they normally don't, these 7 kilowatt ones. These are the ones I normally use quite regular. So here the parking is very, very easy to get in and out, as you can see. I don't know what that's doing part there, unless it's a hybrid, silly hybrid, but yeah, it is. Yeah, why bother? So yeah, that's Waves across there. This is Tesco Park Road, Loughborough. Plenty of parking. That's your costly one. Okay, this is where we find out if it's working or not. A gentle tap. Put it in. We'll have to wait and see. So it's a pod point, like I say. Been here many times, so on the channel. And I'm on B. 22 kilowatt. 7 kilowatts are next door. They're the cheap 0.28p ones. These are 40p a kilowatt, which is the same as I'm paying at home. So okay, what I've decided on doing is I'm going to come off this 22 kilowatt. It's 40p, it's the same as at home I'm paying at the moment, so I'm making no big savings here. I might be here 2 hours, so, and I'm in no rush. I've got 55% battery left, so I'm going to pull it out, stop the charge, put it out. I'm going to go up to the next one to see if that's working. This one is working so far, so that's good. But I'm going to go on to the 7 kilowatt one, which is only 0.28p kilowatt hour. Oh, yeah. Right, I've got my lead already plugged in, so I'll take it round here. And this, like I say, is 7 kilowatt. Look, we'll see if this is working. This is the 0.28p kilowatt. Some greens. Yep. Declare it on the app, which you need to do as it goes off for 15 minutes, like I say. So yeah, there we go. And there's the old antiquated fossil fuel cars, which is dramatically going to change over the next 5 to 10 years. I doubt if Tesco will even do fuel in 10 years time, to be honest. But there you go, they'll have about 15 of these up. Anyway, yep, she's charging. Well, here we go, the findings of our 5 chargers that we went to see today, all very local to me, like I say, within a 3-mile radius. The findings, the availability of them when we got there. There was only one that we couldn't actually use if we'd wanted to use all of them. And that was the single charger at the McDonald's. So overall availability, I've given 80% out of the 5. Obviously one down, 20%. So it's got 80% availability, which I thought was excellent. Cleanliness, all 5 pretty much were very, very clean. No danger from any of them, no bad connections, no nothing. All the cables were super duper. Couldn't knock them really for cleanliness, so 100% there for cleanliness. Were they all working? Yes, they were. You know, again, all 5 showed on the screen as good. I even used 2 at one location, out of the 5 locations. So yeah, working 100%, which I think is great. Access. I knocked it 20% off, i.e. 1 out of the 5, because of the access to that single charger at that McDonald's in Loughborough, where you had to, if you reversed in, you had to wait for traffic to get out your way. If you went in forward, you had to come out facing and driving towards oncoming traffic, because the way it's situated, there's no way you could come out there and just do that and drive out. So 1 down on that, so 80% for access. I'm going to mention cost, like I have done on here. Only one seemed good, and that was the Tesco one, 28p. However, it was the slowest 7 kilowatt hour charge speed. I've been very surprised and pleased regarding all 5 chargers having the accessibility and the usage that they can give you. But look, obviously, if you are a heavy user, yes, you're going to come across probably more than I've come across of ones being in need of repair, not working at all, totally offline, filthy to use, maybe a bit dangerous with the cables, etc. Who knows? Me personally, I haven't. Anyway, I'm going to leave it there. Again, if you're not subscribed, please do. Welcome to the channel. It's your first time here. Glad to see you. Plenty more to come. Don't forget the road trip's coming up in about 8 weeks' time, where we are off to LA, Arizona, Tombstone, into where else we're going? Probably into Utah, maybe into New Mexico, and a couple of days in Vegas. Watch out for that one. Thanks for watching, folks. Look after yourself. We'll see you on the next.